Logan here for a new video. Today I'll be talking about the all-new Toyota Supra and some major issues it's having. And this is only the tip of the iceberg. This thing's only been out for a few months now, and several customers are having a huge issue with the steering. Now, I was actually turned on to this by European Auto Group. They're a very cool YouTube channel. Definitely go check them out. They have a ton of cool content. They've already been on VinWiki, and they're actually doing manual transmission swaps into these newer exotic cars, such as like Ferrari. They're working on the new Supra now, changing the automatic transmission over to manual, which I think is very cool because, I mean, that was one kind of disappointing thing in the new Supra is it only came out in automatic. So they're working to try to change it to a manual. But they're a very cool channel. Definitely go check them out. I'm gonna leave a link to their channel down in the description below. Run by very cool people, so I definitely recommend them. And before I even talk about the Supra, I do want to let y'all know that, you know, initially I was kind of let down by it, by the performance numbers, by the design. I wasn't a big fan of it, but now that it's out, I mean, actually I do like the design of it now, and the numbers it's putting down and the quarter mile with simple tunes is actually kind of crazy. But moving on to the issues, they are having severe steering rack failure, which is honestly really, really dangerous because it starts out just with the steering wheel just vibrating very violently, and then eventually, if you just keep going, could lead to all-out mechanical failure as far as you not being able to control where your car is going. And that's actually what happened to European Auto Group, their Supra. And the worst part about it is that BMW knew about this issue, and why I'm referring to BMW is because everyone knows it's pretty much a BMW, but BMW, they actually have a steering rack repair kit because so many of their steering racks were failing. It's not a huge issue as far as how to fix it, but the fact that they didn't fix it on these newer Supras, it's kind of ridiculous. And Toyota, they have employees that are actually attacking their customers. There was another customer, I believe, in either Florida or California, same issue, steering rack failure. It wasn't tuned or anything, but when he went in to get his Supra fixed, under warranty, because it had like less than 200 miles on it, they basically told him to, you know, screw off. And one of their employees went on a big Twitter rant with a ton of explicitives. If you want to see exactly what was said, I'll leave a link to European Auto Group's video about this. And they actually break it down, you know, how to fix it, their entire experience with it. So if you want to check that out, I mean, definitely go check that video out. But regardless, this is ridiculous that Toyota really isn't covering this under warranty because this is a known issue. And it's even crazier that there isn't any kind of recall yet. But as these Supras gain miles and everything, I'm sure that they're gonna develop more failures, which will issue a recall. But in the meantime, all the customers can really do is fix their steering racks, pay out of pocket, pay for the storage, for the labor, for the parts and everything, and possibly they'll get reimbursed in the future. That's kind of what I had to do with my 6R80 failure, how I was being slammed down in the first gear. I could be going like 60 miles an hour, slammed down in the first, rear wheels would lock up. Very dangerous situation, but because Ford, they didn't recall my specific vehicle, I had to pay out of pocket, and I'm just hoping that there will be a recall in the future so that I'll get reimbursed because it cost me like $1,200 just to get it fixed. But regardless, this is a really dangerous situation, and I really hope that Toyota kind of gets their act together and issues a correct recall, or at very least, you know, just repair the vehicles that come in that are damaged and just pay for the labor, parts, and everything. Because the guy who was in either Florida or California, I'm sorry for forgetting, but he paid $10,000 over sticker for his car, and the fact that Toyota really isn't treating him with a higher standard, which I know you can't really treat, you know, one customer, you know, a little higher, but the fact that it didn't even have 200 miles, he paid way over sticker, and they're still doing this to him. Come on, Toyota, what's wrong with that? But if you have a new Toyota Supra and you're experiencing these kind of issues, definitely let me know down in the comments below, because maybe if this video were to gain steam, it could maybe get the attention of Toyota or even the government agency that oversees all the recalls. Maybe they would be able to see it and they would force Toyota to issue a recall. But guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what y'all think about this entire ordeal down in the comments below. But guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and please subscribe. And as always, have a great day.